Hello, Sunshiners. How are you? Welcome to Scorpitarius Tarot 1111. My name is Grace, and I am your tarot reader. I use the Golden Universal deck for your energy, Aries, and I am using the Vice Versa deck, which is front and back, for the energy of the person whom you are resonating with. We do past, present, future. This is the love me not spread. I hope that you find what it is that you're looking for on this channel. And good morning. If it's not morning where you're at, then hopefully I'm able to bring a little bit of that ray of sunshine into your life. Let's get started. So Aries, I have not been able to stop smiling since I started filming this, so clearly you guys are going down a pretty happy, cheery path right now. Seems like things are going well for you. I'm feeling a lot of success, a lot of, you know, that King of Swords really wants to come out, so maybe you really were able to kind of speak your truth and be more upfront to a specific person. Because when I was meditating on your energy, that one really wanted to come out too. So maybe there was a truth that you finally discovered for yourself. Let's take a look. What is the past love energy for all Aries? What is the past love energy for all Aries in love? Please tell us, what is the past love energy for all Aries in love? What is the past love energy from dear, awesome, fire baby Aries? Okay. So in the past, it looks like you kind of had to say goodbye to someone due to a third-party situation, and it broke your heart. It left you really overwhelmed, hurt. You were blinded by this person. You were defeated. They deceived you. Okay. It's the past love energy for Aries in love. Yeah, definitely Lovers reversed. They played you for a fool. Okay. What is the past love energy for Aries? There's your spread, Aries. Okay. All right. So we have the full upright, Three of Swords upright, followed by the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Lovers reversed, the Justice card reversed, followed by the Five of Swords upright. So we've got three major arcanas already in your spread, Aries, for the past. So a lot of major changes, a lot of major events happened. Some good, some not so good. But if we're talking specifically about love, it looks like your lover took a Leo on and kind of said goodbye to you. So if that at all resonates with you, let me know, please. Okay, my back is starting to hurt. So the person that you were resonating with in the past, Aries, anytime that my back starts hurting, especially in the way that's hurting at the moment, I'm going to be very honest with you guys, they were probably doing a lot of and that's why it's been like, it's a specific place, like if you're in, you know what I mean. Anyways, if not that, then the person that you're resonating with in the past, Aries, is very hard work. Let's find out what's going on in the past energy, the person whom you're resonating with, Aries. What's the past love energy for the person Aries is resonating with? What's the past love energy for the person Aries is resonating with? Please share with us the past love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with. Could please tell us, what is the past love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? Okay, typically speaking, I'll just take the top and the bottom, but in this case, your entire spread came out. Or their entire spread came out, so I'm not going to complain. Did you flip someone off, Aries? or you want to flip someone off, like you're tempted to flip someone off, Aries. So, in the past, we have the Fool upright followed by the Three of Swords upright. So again, you underwent a transformation in your love life in the past. What I'm seeing here is that the person that you were resonating with did play you in a third-party situation. It was abrupt, it was random, it came out of nowhere. You weren't really expecting it because, again, the Fool is blind, right? So what the Fool represents is you know, trusting and believing in faith and taking that that fool's leap, where you trust your intuition and you trust higher self so much that even though there's so many warning signs probably popping in your mind, you know, mentally telling you don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, you still take that fool's leap of a chance into love. And what I see for you here is that you felt almost like they played you as if you were a fool, is what I'm getting with these two cards. Because you, Aries, you're right here, right? You're down here underneath the heart with the Three Swords sticking through it. And for you, what I see is, I see you being very romantic. I see you being very passionate about this person. I see you being head over heels in love with this person. And I do see a beautiful background. I mean, with this, you can see, you know, how behind that, the Three Swords in the heart, you'll see that beautiful background, the trees, the mountains. So what I'm seeing the mountains as symbolizing is you felt very comforted. You know, when we go out into nature, we feel one with the earth, right? And it's this very comforting, almost home-like feeling. So you guys probably lived together. If you didn't live together, then you guys journeyed and had a very long commitment with one another. So that's what I'm seeing. Probably 4 or 5 months or 5 years or 5 weeks. That means something to you guys, because I'm seeing 4 trees in the background. And then over here, what we have with the Fool, we have the dog, so his companion. So the Fool card for me, it's all about, you know, embarking on a new journey. So for you, you had to figure out for yourself, I'm better than this, you know, I deserve someone who is going to be, you know, there for me, who's going to reciprocate what it is that I give out, you know, as above, so below. Like, I feel as though I have done right by this person. So for them to betray me in the way that which they have, it's not fair, it's not just. And I know that I deserve better. I know that I am worthy of more. I know that I'm worthy of better. So after this third party situation arose in the previous past, could be regarding a Leo, a Gemini, a Libra, or Scorpio. Fool card for me can also embody like that fire, that fuel, because when we're so passionate about something, you know, we tend to start things or embark on new journeys, or you know, start creating new habits and mastering new skills because we're so passionate about it, right? And so that passion for me is that fire energy. So that could just be you popping out through the Fool's card, or it could be another, I did see Leo here, so it could be also a Sagittarius that you're dealing with as well. Aries, I'll tell you this, you did pop up in the Sagittarius reading, so I would suggest you go check that out if you are dealing with a Saggy. Moving on, following that, we have the Queen of Pentacles followed by the Lover's reverse. So again, I'm seeing you see the person that you're resonating with as this. You saw them as enchanting. You saw them as mesmerizing. You saw them as someone within their power, strong, able to manifest that which they desire. You saw them as the Queen of Pentacles, so they probably have a very steady, hardworking job. They've probably been there for a really long time. Maybe someone who had been dedicated to the company, or the position in which they work for a really long time, that, or they just how to put forth the Queen of Pentacles energy to get the position in which they have currently. So that being said, could be someone who maybe you know, works with the public, something that has to do with finances. Maybe they're a banker, maybe they just handle the company's finances. So maybe there's someone who has, you know, the authority to count the knight's deposits or the knight's tills and stuff like that. So it's definitely someone who has access to other people's money is what I'm getting strongly. So that to me could also be a Scorpio card, because Scorpio is all about resourcefulness. And as a Scorpio, if you want to learn a little bit more about how the Scorpio makes decisions, check out the Scorpio video as well. But I briefly spoke about this, and this is a little new, but basically a Scorpio, they're all about resourcefulness, right? They're all about other people's money and other people's resources and how they can use them towards their own gain, their own stability. So it could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. If not, then definitely someone who felt very empowered when it came to other people's money, other people's finances. It helped them, it benefited them in some way or form. So I'm definitely getting strong, either banker, some type of supervisor, manager, or could just be someone who like gets paid under the table. So that could also be it. That being said, Lovers reverse, you extended out to this person so much. Like, again, like I said, you're down here in agonizing pain because this was an unexpected thing for you. You took a leap of faith with this person, you know? You saw them in all their glory, and you're like, I want you, I need you, and I must have you. And you got them, Aries. You were able to conquer the quest of finding the lover that you wanted, and you had, you know, that magnificent shining love. Lovers in reversed, I'm going to go ahead and pull it upright so you can take a little closer look at it. So we have the angel in the background. We have that giant sun just shining through. On the female side, we see the snake. Almost like that Adam and Eve, you know, vibe is what I'm getting from this card. So on the male side, we see that burning bush or burning tree. And in between, we see this mountain. So it could mean that this is someone you find very attractive. I do see the girl in the picture as having like curves. So maybe she's more on, or he's more on like that, you know, what's that saying that they say, you know, thick in all the right places is what's coming to my mind. Anyways, moving forward, so they as well find you very, very attractive, Aries, and I do see you guys as being very, very, very blessed. Like, this was a blessed union. Like, you have guardian angels around you, Aries, and likewise them, who are constantly trying to get you guys to kind of be on board. So if this is kind of like an on and off ongoing cycle, then understand and know that for sure you have guardian angels and your spirit guides are guiding you towards this person for a reason. You guys are blessed, and this is a blessed union that I'm seeing here. So for me, regardless of whether this person betrayed you or not, as painful as that might have been in the past, almost like you knew within yourself, Aries, like something in you knew that this person was going to come back to you, because it's almost like you could foresee, you could foretell that, no, we have too much, you know, we've done too much together, we've learned too much together, we've endured so much together, we have so much together that there's just, person just cannot run away from me. Like, they'll come to their senses eventually. And so it's almost like, yes, you were hurt and damaged in the past because of this betrayal, because you extended so much love unto them, and you saw them as, again, reversals is typically how I see the energy of the other person or the energy of the situation. So in this case, I'm not really seeing it as the other person extending out to you as the lovers. I'm seeing you see them as not wanting to extend to the full epitome of the love that they can give unto you. And that's why I'm seeing the lovers as reversed. So then we have the Justice card. Okay, Justice. Also reversed. So again, I'm feeling that you really want to have this person come to their senses. You know that this person's going to come back to you, right? And it's almost like you know that karma's going to get them. You know that karma's going to get the better of them. So you really don't have any reason to get upset or, you know, devalue yourself by, you know, falling onto their level, because something very strongly in you is telling you, if I just keep strong, if I just stay the Fool card and stay strong and keep having this leap of faith, then you will come back to me. I know you're going to come back to me. I know that you understand the magnitude at which we have this connection. I know that you understand that we have such a beautiful, beautiful life that we can create with one another, or have already created with one another. So whether you see it or whether you don't, I know that you will come back to me. So this Justice card, this Libra card that I'm seeing right here, I feel as though, again, you felt as though you were the one extending the bigger cup, and you were, because especially if there was a third party situation involved, Aries, then you were the one extending more so to this person than they were. And it's almost like this person just kind of tried to shut you out but could not fully, and that's kind of why the scales aren't fully here or there. The scales are just kind of like in between, like they're trying to balance out but they can't quite. And for you, you wanted your justice. You wanted your justice for the fact that this person wasted your time and wasted their time, and you felt as though they needed that karmic cycle, they needed that karmic debt to be paid, and you wished for the debt to be paid. Because what I'm seeing after this is the Five of Swords upright, right? So what I'm seeing is, again, you probably had very intense arguments with this person. I mean, Aries, you're ruled by Mars, right? So you're, it's the planet of aggression, but it's also the planet of self-protection. So what a lot of people don't understand when they think of an Aries and they go, oh, that guy, that girl, I mean, they have a temper. Like, I don't want to deal with that person. They're hot-headed. No. What it is that you guys are all about your own protection, right? You guys are the kings and the queens of self-protection. That's what you get with that Mars energy. So yes, sometimes you can come off a little hot-headed. Yes, sometimes you can come off a little too aggressive or too blunt or too honest. But at the end of the day, where does that come from? The core value, the core behind that anger, the core behind that aggression, the core behind all of that is you wanting to protect yourself. So if this is someone who was very close to you, whom you trusted with all of your heart, all of your mind, and then came through and they betrayed you in such a damaging way, then of course you're going to be aggressive towards this person. Of course you're going to use that Mars energy towards them and let out and spill out how you truly, truly see them, how you truly, truly feel. You know how, like, we all have that mental checklist of, oh, they didn't pick up the trash, oh, they didn't put down the seat, oh, they didn't do this. Well, you let that list all fly out, and you told this person exactly how you felt. You told this person exactly what you thought of them, and you told them probably too that you either wanted them back or that they're gonna come back into your life. And if this is someone who, you know, if they're really set forth on the decision of not wanting to be with you, Aries, they probably took that in the wrong way and were like, you know, you crazy, or what do you mean I'm going to come back to you? No, blah, 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 you know, this and that. And it's just like, it was a very intense energy that happened, because again, you care about this person so much, Aries, and yet this person found it, like, from your perspective, you found them to find no trouble whatsoever and just kind of walking away. Like, what the heck? I thought we had this passionate love for one another, so why are you finding it so easy to walk away? And that's what I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords, is that, yes, you want to take all these swords and you want to kind of like stab them to death with your words, but at the same time, you're using this energy, you're using this aggression towards yourself, and you're going into this inner conflict, like, did I do something wrong? Am I not good enough? Is it because I come off this certain way? Is it because I did this? You know, like, what is it? Like, do I need to change? You started doing all of this self-reflection, and you started questioning for yourself, where did this go wrong? So in their past energy, what I'm seeing is they have the moon in, the moon upright, followed by the Six of Cups reversed, and then we'll get through the rest of the cards. So the moon upright is what I'm saying here. Again, remember how you were the Fool card? Remember how you took a leap of faith with them? They secretly knew that they wanted options, all right? So the moon card here, I'm seeing it as secret, so it could also be a Pisces, a Piscean that you're dealing with as well. or they have strong Pisces in their chart. But that being said, I mean, this is someone who is intuitive. This is someone who kept this as a secret. Someone who was very good at playing the role of perfect girlfriend, perfect boyfriend, perfect wife, perfect husband. You know, they did very well at manipulating you when it came to your emotions. You never suspected a thing. They kept it a secret, but they still had that, I have someone on the side, or I have this option who could potentially be someone on the side for me. Or, you know, vice versa. If this is you, Aries, then you kept a secret about taking a leap of faith with someone. So it's almost like this person debated for a really long time. You know, they were like, do I follow my intuition or do I stay put? Do I take the leap of faith with my secret lover, or do I just shut out this shadow side of myself and just let it die, and just settle for what it is that I have now, for what the universe has blessed me with? What is it that I do, you know? So this person did have a lot of mental conflict within them. If I flip it around, you see the woman, she's bathing in the water, and she has almost like this like beam of light in her one hand, and in the other hand she has the bowl of what looks like green, like jello or something. But what I'm seeing here is that she, you know, he or she felt very conflicted with this decision. They did contemplate it for a while, and for them it was, I either stay put with the stability of this soup that I already have created for myself, this, you know, this love that I've already manifested for myself, or I follow a new direction and I take that leap of faith. So if you take a look, this light right here, it's the same that you see up here. It's almost like it's that sun that the Fool is shining on. So for me, I feel like this person really battled internally on whether or not this was even a good idea for them in the first place. They had to battle for a really long time before actually making the decision, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do so. They did, therefore they became the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is reversed for me. One, because it's upside down, and two, because it's in the shadow stage. So I'll go ahead and pull it up. So as you can see, you have the cups there. You have, you know, kind of like someone who's standing in the background, like with their arms out like this. So Aries, I'm seeing that person be you. So it's almost like you saw this person walk away. You saw this person take everything with them. Their love, their attention, their energy, all of their affection, all of probably even items, like physical items, like they took away. But you watched them walk away, and then we have the Nine of Cups right next to it. And you were pissed, you were angry, they knew you were angry, they saw you as angry, and they felt this anger that you were projecting onto them. And I think I said this in one of the other videos, but the best way I can explain it is, if you guys have ever walked into a room where two people have just finished an argument, and you've had a good day, you don't have any problems or anything like that, but you walk into the room and you just immediately feel like the sense of anger, like you just want to like yell at someone, you just want to like do something, like what the heck, you know, get out of my face, you know. They talk to you and they're like, hey, how was your day? And I was like, leave me alone, you know. And you're just like unless you question it, like if you're still in that asleep mode, unless you question it to yourself, like, why am I upset right now? Like I have no reason to be upset. And then you're just gonna be upset, and you're probably gonna create another argument that probably shouldn't have happened in the first place. But why? It's because you're picking up on the energy that the other people left behind. So this is that person. They picked up on the energy that you were sending to them, Aries. They picked up on that hurt. They picked up on that pain. They picked up on that anger. And because they picked up on that anger, when they went to try and extend to that person, when they tried to take that leap of faith with a new person, they weren't ever able to leave the water. Okay, so water represents emotions, right? We have this new person over here. That's not you, Aries. This is you, right? But this is the new person. This new person is standing at higher ground. In order for them to fully give their all to this new person, they would have had to release the emotions of the past, ergo you. They would have had to release you in the past, Aries. This person never let you go. This person couldn't let you go. In the past, as much as they tried to start something fresh, start something new, that energy that they were sensing off of you, Aries, prevented them from being able to take that leap of faith. They were not able to be the full card. They were not able to be fully committed to another person because they were still, in a sense, committed mentally and emotionally to you. So 5 of Swords, you guys are mirroring each other. Remember all of those harsh words? Remember all of that antagonizing pain? Remember all of that burden that we carried and we kind of released unto one another by just kind of like, it's almost like if you guys have ever seen like the I don't know if they do this in the circus or if this is just like an off-road show thing, but you know how like they like strap someone on like a wheel, a giant wheel, and then you have the guy who's like throwing the daggers at them. That's almost kind of what you wanted to do. You wanted to strap this person on a wheel, you wanted to spin them around and just throw little daggers at them until they came to their senses. So for you, Aries, you were upset because of the betrayal. For them, Aries, they were upset because they wanted to extend their cup to someone new. They wanted to move on, but they just could not find it within themselves. They couldn't find the strength within themselves. That's probably why the Strength card wanted to come out earlier. They couldn't find the courage within themselves to actually let you go and start a new cycle with someone else. They never fully let you go from their energy field. You always stayed there. Whether they were physically with you or whether they weren't, you mentally were in their mind, spiritually were within them, and emotionally were still there. The only thing that was missing was the stability within one another. You guys actually stability being physically with one another. But other than that, they mentally always had you on the mind. They always were thinking about you. They probably daydreamed about you. They probably even like, I don't know, like I want to think, what is it? It's like yeah, like almost like they Facebook stalked you or like something like that, something along those lines. But they could not let you go. They wanted so badly to be this, you know, in their power and just say, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna share my emotions, share my time, share my energy with anyone I want and everyone I want. But no, they couldn't. You see all of these people in the background, and this is the 3 of Cups and the vice versa. So you guys are definitely mirroring each other. They wanted so badly to be able to just cut you out, move forward, and share that love. But instead, all of the offers are back here, and yet she's way up here with her cup. How on earth are they supposed to drink from it? They can't. She emotionally could not give unto anyone else, or he emotionally could not give unto anyone else because they were still hung up on you, Aries. Again, you guys are mirroring each other. Lovers reversed. This is more than likely a twin flame connection you guys have. Very strong, very passionate, very full of love, very intimate. You guys are mirroring each other with the Lovers card, mirroring each other with the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. And mirroring each other with the 5 of Swords. You guys have too strong of a connection for this person to let you go. As much as this person wanted to, as much as this person is more than likely the runner in the situation, if this is a twin flame, because this is a screaming twin flame to me, then yes, this person tried to run away from you, but they could not let go of the strong connection that you guys have for one another. They could not let go of the, you know, the immense love. You know, it's more than just that physical love. Because if it was just a physical love, that would have had no problem moving on. But this is more of a spiritual love, meaning, again, blessed. This is a blessed union between probably both of your spirit guides, and you guys don't even realize it. Now, I will say this, I did mention this in the other video. We are currently from November 11th through January 11th. It is called the, it's like the Holy Trinity. You know, it's the Trinity of Divinity. And what that means is that this is a magical time frame from November 11th through January 11th. That is when Temperance, Sagittarius. Are you guys dealing with a Sagittarius? Cancer. So either Sagittarius or a Cancer, or they vice versa. So like either they're Sagittarius sun and they have a Cancer moon, or they're a Cancer sun and they have a Sagittarius moon. Anyways, yeah, so this is a really magical time, guys. This is typically the time frame where a lot of manifestation comes to light, and we're able to feel more empowered. So for me, it's not very surprising that there's been a lot of, you know, twin flame actions going on, because this is such a, you know, a spiritually high vibrational time frame. So it is definitely, I've been picking up a lot of strong twin flame readings, and I have, you know, I just kind of wanted to explain that to you guys a little bit more. You know, it's not at all surprising to me that we're getting this many twin flame readings. All right, Aries, let's take a look at your present energy, okay? Let's see present energy for the person that Aries is resonating with. What is the present energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? This person's mad. Why are you mad? Because I'm telling all them secrets. I'm just messing. Have you started smoking, Aries? Yes. Yes, you have. If not you, then the person you're resonating with has just recently picked up a new habit of smoking. If it's not smoking, then it could be something else, potentially an addicting habit, so just be wary of that, because you don't want to let your vibration fall for something as petty as that. So anyways, what is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? Please tell us, what is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? Present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with. The Temperance card really keeps popping up, so I don't know if it's going to come out. Let me see. What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? Please tell us, what is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the present love energy? What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the... Whoa, okay. All right, Aries, let's take a look. So, in your present energy, I see the Temperance card upright, followed by the Chariot card. So this is the Sagittarius card and the Cancer card. Now, what I'm seeing here is, remember how in the past energy, you were the Libra, right? Trying to balance out your cups. So here I see that you're finally starting to regain your balance in life. You know, the Temperance card for Sagittarius. Sagittariuses, they embody that, you know, confidence. They embody that, optimism, you know, because they know that Jupiter is on their side, and they know that anything and everything that they do in life, if they focus intensely on it, then it will all pan out properly. So this is what I'm seeing. Cancers are all about that maternal instinct, you know, they're all about sensitivity, they're all about emotions, but they're very good at also manifesting. I mean, they're the kings or queen manifestors. Why? Because they feel everything so intensely, emotionally. Everything is in their heart space. So when they think through their heart, and that's how they're able to manifest with such ease. So what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is that in the present moment, love-wise, everything is happy freaking dandy. Everything is a-okay. It seems like in the past where you were having trouble balancing that out. Get some water, guys. So in the past, you were having issues trying to balance it all out, right? You had work life, you had to balance. You had your personal life, you had to balance. You were just kind of all over the place, especially with this everything that was going on with you and your significant other. It was just too overwhelming for you to focus on everything at once. You just kind of said, you know what, F it, I'm done. I'm just going to focus in my work. I'm just going to get hard working. That's probably why my back was killing me. I'm just going to dedicate myself, all my time, my energy to my work, my family. That's it. No one else. I don't want to deal with anything else. And in the present energy, what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is you're finding that balance. Your work life is probably on point. Your personal life is probably on point. Your family life is probably banging. Like, everything is working out for you. And it seems like in the past, whereas you kind of wanted to cut off communication with everyone, you kind of wanted to shut yourself out and just kind of be one with yourself and one with your own mind, because if you shut out the world, I only have to deal with me, one entity, which means I'm now balanced. That's why in the Libra, with the Justice card, you were balanced. Why? Because you were only dealing with yourself. It's very easy to be balanced when you don't have two things to juggle, you know? So here, what I'm seeing for you in the Temperance card, followed by the Cancer card, which is all about forward movement, you've moved forward in life. You've moved past that, okay? In the past, you were very deary, dreary, woe is me. Now you've moved past that. You're embodying that Sagittarius energy. You're glowing. You're optimistic. You're positive about your future. You know that things are going to work out for you. And you have both Jupiter, who's raining upon you blessings, and you have Cancer, who's all about, I need to keep moving forward because I know if I move forward, I'm going to find my successes. So in love currently, since this is a love reading, I did have them in the bottom, you know, in their energy field, right underneath the Sagittarius card, pop up as the sun. So it seems like we're getting that happy family card, reconciliation. So you guys definitely reconciled with someone in your past. It could be the same person who deceived you, or if it's not the same person who deceived you, then it could be someone new. More than likely though, since it is a family that I'm seeing down here with a child, if this is someone that you have a child with, or if this is just someone whom you see yourself as having a child or family with together, that could be it. It could also be that both of you have something in common, because I'm seeing graveyards in the back. Both of you have in common a loved dear one who unfortunately passed away. Now I am seeing as one of the tombs being open on your side, Aries. So that being said, whomever it is that you care about deeply, who has unfortunately no longer existing on this 3D physical plane that we call Earth and life, I just want you to know that they trust in you, they believe in you, okay? They love you so very deeply, and just know that you are loved, and that they look after you and your family. If you have kids, they're so proud of you for being the mother or father that you have become. If you don't have kids and you're feeling alone, you're not alone. You're not ever alone, okay? They love you. They're with you. Even in those moments when you feel so lost and you think that no one is around to hear, they hear your prayers, they hear your tears, they hear your wishes, and just know that all is well. All will manifest in the right time, okay? You're being presented now what it is that you need, not what you want. But understand that you're not alone, is what I'm picking up. So, Seven of Swords reversed for them. It's directly underneath the Cancer card for you. So what I'm seeing that is, for them, you know how a thief, right? A thief wears that mask. And when you think of like these, you think of like the gloves, you think of the mask, and then you think of like all black, right? So this is what I'm seeing them as. I'm seeing them as a thief. Why am I seeing them as a thief? Because in the past, you know, in the past they had that thief mentality. I mean, they basically were a heartbreaker. And as a heartbreaker, in order for you to break a heart in the first place, you have to steal a person's heart. So this person stole your time, stole your affection, stole your heart, stole your attention, and they robbed you, you know? They could have robbed you maybe financially, they could have robbed you, or maybe if we're just strictly talking about love here, they robbed you emotionally of your heart space, or they just robbed you of your energy, basically, almost like an energy vampire is what I'm getting with this person. So, but in the present energy, what I'm seeing is they robbed you only to give it back, only to regret it and say, you know what, I don't actually need these swords anymore. I don't really want to be this person anymore. I'm okay. And what I'm seeing here is that they moved forward. They moved past that. Kind of like you were able to move past that and find your peaceful, find your optimism, find your joy again, Aries. They moved forward, Cancer card, towards a commitment. Anytime I see the Hierophant, I look at it as commitment. In your energy field, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So again, this is their energy, right? So the person that you're resonating with, they decided, I no longer want to be a thief. I no longer want to start, you know, breaking people's hearts, stealing people's stuff, taking their energy, taking their love, taking their abundance. I'm just kind of sick and tired of doing this. I'm really sick and tired of just... I'm really sick and tired of just, like, being in my shadow stage. I deserve more. The person around me deserves more. I broke their heart, and I'm just feeling very, very guilty about this. So I'm seeing this person find clarity within themselves. I'm seeing them go introspection, go within themselves, deep within themselves, to figure out, why am I doing this? You know, who am I? Who do I really want to be? You know, do I want to be the heartbreaker? Do I want to be the person who has their heart broken? No, I don't. So they're finding out for themselves through all these realizations, I deserve better. But in order for me to deserve better, I have to become better. And that's what I'm seeing. They're moving towards commitment. They're no longer juggling, okay? So you guys are somewhat mirroring each other. You know, you're the Temperance card. They come up as the Two of Pentacles reversed. So both of you have come to that equal point, you know, whereas before you were down low, they were way high. You know, at some point probably you were way high and they were down low. Now you guys have kind of come to that equal point. So it's almost like karma. Remember how you wished for karma to get them back? They got them back, baby. Yes, they did, Aries. Yes, they did. Karma got this person back, whether they liked it or not. Could be in their finances. Maybe this person hit a ditch in their finances. If this person's work has anything to do with like stocks, or if not stocks, then something that goes up and down. So like fluctuations. Get out of my face. Something to do with fluctuations. So if maybe this person's job is commission based, then they just hit rock bottom with a commission. They just hit that slow slump. Or if not that, if this is the type of job that they deal with where you know, they have to do a specific amount of things in a specific amount of time. I'll use this as an example since you're awake. I'll use this as an example. So trucks, right? If you say you have like 5 trucks you have to load in a day, right? For whatever reason, you guys only end up having 2 trucks to load that day. So it could be as simple as that, you know, like a slow season in their work field, which is ironic because given that it is November 11th through January 11th, this is typically most people's busy season. But for whatever reason, because of the karmic debt which this person entailed upon themselves, they hit that financial slump. They're no longer able to manifest as the Queen of Pentacles as you once saw them. They have become Two of Pentacles, trying to kind of hold on to whatever little bit of finances they have for dear life because they're just unable to maintain that balance with bills, unable to maintain that balance with their karma, unable to maintain that balance within themselves. Now, I do see them releasing this, which is another reason it came up reverse. This person released the idea of, I need to juggle multiple people in my life because that's the only thing that will make me happy. This person finally came to the realization, I am happy when I'm in a commitment. I am unhappy when I'm not committed. So what does this mean? This means that this person finally came to their senses, so to speak, right? This person finally came to their senses. There you go. This person finally came to their senses that I had a person in my life whom we worked very well together. And why do I say that? You came up as the Eight of Pentacles, upright. You guys worked very hard to manifest the relationship that you had with one another. You worked hard, Aries, to please them. They worked hard, Aries, to please themselves. And now they're coming to that understanding, I no longer want to juggle this. I no longer want to put other people's emotions and, you know, their feelings to the side. Like, I need to be a better person, because if I'm not a better person, then how on earth am I gonna produce better stuff in my life? Ten of Swords. This is reversed. Why is it reversed? In their energy field, because they had to go deep within themselves, deep within that shadow stage. That's why you see the black moon right here. Again, Pisces or Scorpio is what I'm picking up very strongly with these cards. So here, they had to go deep within themselves. They had to basically tear themselves apart in order to be renewed again. In the process of them tearing themselves apart, you know, emotionally and spiritually, when they did this, they finally were able to open up their truth. They finally were able to speak their truth and finally were able to receive the knowledge and the truth through their intuition. So they're finally listening to intuition. And you know what their intuition said? Their intuition said, you're a fool. You have right in front of you the wish that you asked for. When you were a child, when you were a kid, whenever, you wished to have that missing piece. You wished to meet that missing half. You wished to meet the person who would make you happy and fill your cup, overfill your cup with joy, with love, with compassion, with patience. And guess what? We gave it to you, okay? We blessed you. We blessed you with this person. And you said bye. So don't come crying to me. All right? Don't come crying to me. Don't cry to yourself, because guess what? At the end of the day, the reason you're upset, the reason you're burdened, the reason that your heart is like unable to comprehend everything that your mind is saying is because you did it to yourself. What is the most confusing, the most inner conflict that you can have is when you hurt yourself. Aries, you knew in the past that this person was going to reach their karmic debt. This is it. They had that aha moment. They had that transformation moment that hit them hard as a rock and said, holy shit, I messed up. They daydreamed about you. They couldn't stop thinking about you. They wanted to make things better. So they did. They came back to you. Probably begging you to take them back. Now, here's the thing, Aries. Did you, in fact, take them back? I feel like you did, but I think that there was a lot of arguments and a lot of time to heal before that reunion occurred. Because look at this. We have that storm that's hitting all of these wands. So I definitely do see you accepting their offer. You went from 8 of Pentacles to 7 of Pentacles. Why? Because they left. They were that missing pentacle. And that's when they had that aha moment. That's when they said, oh, dang, why did I leave? I had it. I had the thing that I'd been asking for. I had it right in front of me. Why on earth did I leave? Yes. Why on earth did they leave, Aries? Again, aha moment versus aha moment. You guys are mirroring each other. You had that aha moment with yourself when they left, Aries. And that was, you know, even though, yes, I gave them everything, there were certain things in the relationship that maybe perhaps could have been communicated a little clearer. Maybe perhaps if we had had that proper communication in the first place, this wouldn't have occurred. So you did learn a lot yourself, Aries, through the whole process, through the whole heartbreaking relationship. However, for them, their aha moment came within themselves. They had to realize for themselves that they were the problem, not you. They were projecting that onto you, claiming that it was your fault, but never really dissecting within themselves, well, what did I do wrong? What could I improve on? That was their aha moment. So for you, you never let them go, right, Aries? You never gave up hope that you would reconcile with one another. And I'm so glad that you didn't, because they didn't either. Guess what? They're the 4 of Cups. They never let go of the emotional connection they had with you, Aries. And you were not able to let go of the physical relationship that you wanted to have with them. And because both of you wanted this, both of you wanted to be with one another, you reconciled. They came back and you accepted. You gave them a run for their money, that's for sure. But you eventually gave in. Why? Because of their wish come true. Could also be an Aquarius or an Aquarian rising. Woo! All right, Aries, let's take a look at your future energies. Okay, so Aquarius. What is the future love energy for all Aquariuses? What is the future love energy? Aquarius. Aries. What is the future love energy for all Aries? What is the future love energy for all Aries? What is the future love energy for all Aries? One, two, three, four, five. What is the future love energy? What is the future love energy for the person whom Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? What's the future love energy for the person that Aries is resonating with? Please tell us, what is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? You guys are definitely marrying each other. This has got to be a twin flame connection. What is the energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? Please tell us, what is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Aries is resonating with? What is the pull out one card for you, Aries. Aries. What's the future love energy for Aries? What's the future love energy for Aries? What's the future love energy? Aww. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Aries. So, what do I see? In the future, I see you finally accepting that offer that they extended out to you. I see you graciously saying, you know what? I will accept and I will return to you what it is that I receive. I see Knight of Knight of Swords reverse. Knight of Swords for me is typically either your card, Aries, or Sagittarius. So having it pop up in your reading definitely shows to me that you're following your intuition, you're following your light, you're being true to yourself, true to what it is that you truly feel, what you want, and you're standing up for it. You know, you're standing up for yourself, basically. It is reversed, so I am seeing them finally let go of that pain, let go of the stagnation, let go of that rudeness, that bluntness that they carried with them in the first place, and actually being willing to accept the offer that you extend to them. So if I put this upright, right? What is this? This is the same offer that you're extending out to them, right? So in the past, they were unable to see the offer. Now, in the future, I see them actually looking at which they have down below and thinking, you know what? I'm not stable with just 3 cups. I need my 4th cup so that I can have stability. I need you. You bring me the stability, that which is that I'm looking for. So future energy wise, 10 of Swords upright followed by the 3 of Cups reversed. Hard to change old habits, right? So I do see you still having some internal conflict with yourself, still debating, is this person, you know, truly faithful to me? Are they still having other people in their energy field? I do see conflict arising in the future. However, keep in mind, even though you're popping up as a 10 of Swords, I'm also seeing directly underneath that you're having conflict again because you're not sure if this person, it's four of Wands reversed and the 3 of Cups. You're questioning, is this person truly faithful to me and only me, or are they still playing games? Are they still playing me with other people in their energy field? So I see you questioning and doubting that. Now, I do see also Page of Wands followed by the Knight of Wands. So even though you have all of these questions you want to ask this person, you still only project one page. So you still only, talk to them nicely. You don't really question what they say or what they do because you're trying to make things work out in the better way this time around. If this is still with the same person, the reconciliation that you had in the past, then I can understand you feeling very burdened. I can understand you being kind of paranoid with the fact that, they weren't faithful for you in the past. So I can understand you questioning that. However, understand that this person did in fact come back to you. This is reversed, not because they are projecting a third party, but because they denied to have a third party. They don't want to have this anymore. They do want to crave stability, and they do see you as their 10 of Cups. Likewise, Aries, you see them as your true fulfillment card. You see them as your wish come true card. You see them as the mother, the father, potential mama, potential father to all of your future babies, if you don't already have babies, or you just see them as the person that you want to have a family and embark on that life journey with. In their future energy field, what I'm seeing is, remember how they came up as the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles reversed. So again, this person and you are mirroring each other. In the past, they used to be the Queen of Pentacles. In the present, they were struggling with their finances. In the future, I see them kind of getting right back in their power, getting back on top of that high horse. They're finally finding that stability within themselves, and karmic debt has been paid. They've apologized. They've manifested, proper, appropriate blessings, and they are receiving them. In the future, I see them no longer being the hangman. I see them finally realizing, you know what, I don't have to be hung up upside down unless I want to. I am capable of doing anything and everything that I want. They're letting go of that burden, of that internal conflict they had within themselves. They're finally letting go of all of that anger, all of that fear-based decisions that they used to make in the past. Perhaps this person felt so strongly towards you beyond just the physical and more of that spiritual state of mind, and it scared them. It scared them away in the past. But now they're facing up that fear. Instead of walking away from the mountain, they're walking towards that mountain, towards that volcano. That volcano represents their fear. And you, Aries, you're their fear. Why? Because they care for you in a way that they've never been able to care for anyone else. In a way that is beyond something 3D physical reality. It's a connection, a true connection, and that intimidates the hell out of them. But they want to have stability with you. They want to be stable with you. 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is them extending out to you stability. Why? Because they're willing to face all of their internal demons. They're willing to question themselves and really truly get to the root of their core issues, their core traumas, their core past, so that they can move towards a better, brighter, stable future with you. Again, you guys are mirroring each other. You extended, they extended. You received, they received. They want this with you, Aries. They don't want this with the person down the street. They don't want this with the neighbor. They don't want this with their ex. They don't want this with the one who got away. They want this with you and only you, Aries. And the cards are speaking that throughly now. I know it's hard to let go of burdens. They're finding it very difficult to let go of their own burdens. They have a lot that they want to say to you too, Aries, because they learned a lot through this process. And you felt a lot of pain throughout this process that you want to share with them. However, you're not speaking up your truth about how much pain they put you through. And they, as well, are burying all of that, all of those burdens. They're burying all of this because they don't want to have to speak up. Those wands can be the branches that they have on here. Okay? So you have a lot you want to say about the damage that was done that needs to be recleaned and fixed and rebuilt. And they have a lot that they want to say about the hard work that it's going to take to make this happen. But neither of you are actually speaking your truth. However, again, you guys are mirroring each other. Knight of Swords. You see them as this, and they are this. Both of you are running away from those conversations. Both of you are running away from those problems because you feel that, you know, in the past, we would tell each other what was wrong, and look where we ended up. Now, I really don't want to talk about anything negative. I really don't want to focus on just the positive, because if I focus on what's negative, then we're going to manifest that into our life. If we overanalyze every little detail, then we're going to find a problem when there really wasn't one in the first place. So that's what you guys are doing. You guys are having to learn how to let the little things kind of slide and go, genuinely let them go, so that you guys can find that stability with one another. But I do see them being very happy, contemplating and looking at you. They see you as their sun. Likewise, you see them as your 10 of Cups. Both of you are illuminated in the process. Both of you learned a lot through getting here. This was a tough journey, a very antagonizing journey that brought you a lot of pain, a lot of tears, a lot of sadness. But in the end, it brought you the happiness, the joy, the blessings that you have been asking for the universe. And they're raining upon you, Aries. And for this person. Why? Because you are their blessing. Likewise, you see them as the high holy blessing, that rainbow that you have been looking for, that beautiful pot of gold that you have finally found, all to yourself. Thank you so much for sharing this with me, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that the message resonated. Please leave me a comment down below as to what you think. And I love you guys. I hope that this truly works out for you for the better. Please don't be, you know, like seesawy about it. Don't overthink it. Don't, you know, second guess it. Let it happen as it happens, as it unfolds. But this is quite amazing. So thank you so much for sharing this with me. I love you guys. Please share that sunshine that you have within you, because a little goes a long way. Until we meet again. Bye.